All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Marikakwadash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone, GMS. Salutations to all you sincere Akim that are preaching this word in all truth and sincerity. All right, so the Spirit jumped on me to do another lesson. Okay, and at the end, all right, we're at the end, man. So us understanding that we're at the end, this being the end, there really isn't anything else for us, okay, than your immediate family. And first and foremost, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So this should always come first. Okay, come before anything. All right. And then you have your immediate family. And things you got to take care of. All right, your job, okay, yourself. You know. So we are at the end, man. And okay, you either got it or you don't got it. All right, you're either in the truth or you're in the world, man. Okay, you're either going to push this word or you're just going to be lukewarm, man. This is Matthew 13 in verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea and gathered of every kind, which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the wood into vessels, but cast the bad away. Slakia. And gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. You see, so at the end of the day, all right, when Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai returns with the angels, the chariots, okay, it's either you're a good prophet, okay, you're a man of the Lord, or you're wicked, man. All right, or you're a false prophet, okay, or you just were not meant for this, okay. Now, there is nothing else here, man. Okay, the whole duty of an Israelite man is to worship Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, and keep His commandments. Okay, Yahweh Shai commanded Peter. He said, if you love me, you know, Peter, he said, feed my lambs. And he told him 3 times. Okay, so our job, our profession, our number one duty is to preach this word. All right, everything else, amen, comes after Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Okay. That does not mean that you're going to be in the spirit 24/7, but there being 24/7, all right, 7 days with 24 hours in a week, you got to have to make a choice, man. You're going to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, or you're going to give fucking excuses, man. Okay. Now, I say this because, you know, we're at the end, and you got guys out there that, you know, they ain't preaching, all right, the correct doctrine, man. They out there talking shit, man. They out there talking shit on a whole fucking lesson. Okay, that's not edifying the body, man. It's just them and the demons, man. And then they try to put demons out there to jump on other brothers, man. Just because you're a fucking nigga, man. All right, just because you ain't got the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? We ain't taking our time out of our day when it comes to edify the flock, the body, to be a fucking nigga like you and just make videos about bullshit, man. Here it is, Esau is ready to pull the plug on this bitch and roll on us. But your bitch ass want to talk about old shit, man. Okay? I ain't wasting my fucking time and energy, man. This is going to be a lesson for those that are going to receive it to keep on fighting the fight of faith. All right? Keep pushing this word. Not make no fucking excuses. And to condemn the fucking wicked, man. Okay? You got to remember, man, in this faith, all right, coming into the knowledge, we're going to see righteous men, and we're going to see men that are feigning, okay, pretending to be righteous, man. Okay, and what shows that the scriptures say, hey, man, if anybody is wicked, let him be wicked still. Meaning, if he doesn't accept the rebuke, then that nigga's wicked. Let him do his thing. We ain't wasting time. But if you're righteous, hey, man, we see you. All right? We commend you. We see it, okay? We see the brothers out there that are kicking ass, man, in the spirit. All right? We don't need to, hit these brothers up and ask them for a fucking group hug, man. We gonna get that when we get beamed up. Okay? It's beautiful to be around the brothers, but hey, man, it's not expedient for us to be around each other 24/7, man. It's not expedient for a brother to just always be around you as if you're his child, man. You say you see a brother do a video, you say shalom, you bless each other, and if a brother can't get back to you when it's convenient for you, that don't mean that he doesn't like you. That don't mean that he's wicked. Okay, if a brother doesn't communicate with you, that doesn't mean anything other than we ain't in that time right now, man. Okay, we're in the time for every brother to have their hand on the plow, putting in that work. Okay? It's verse 48. Which when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down and gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away. That's why you see men that get cast the fuck out, man. Like Elazé, like Genesis, like ISCPK. You hear about ISCPK, the IUIC, how they're just carnal beasts, man. Getting locked up, shooting people, killing people, attempting to kill people, committing adultery. Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai is going to keep the good. All right, those that truly believe, those that truly understand what this is about. And he's going to get rid of you cowards, you lames, you damn demons, man. Okay? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai will get you away from a righteous man because you're a fucking demon. Okay? Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai will make you think you separated yourself. But in all reality, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai got you the fuck up out of there, man. Because you're a demon. Okay? It says, so shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from the just. And that's why these other Israelites are getting exposed. All right? You hear them talking about how the writings of Paul are not authoritative. Okay, John the Baptist fell out the truth. Okay. You could probe your woman's anal cavity on the Sabbath. Okay. You could call Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai anything you want. Okay, the mark of the beast is not a microchip. Wearing fucking hats, having your head covered. Okay. Getting lineups, edge ups. Everything contrary to what was taught, man. All right. If you have a misunderstanding, read the scriptures, man. And the scriptures prove all things. And if you still don't get it and you're sincere, ask about it. Ask for the edification, the understanding. Don't lean unto your own understanding. You got a situation with the brother, you communicate. Okay? You don't lean on your own understanding. You don't think out of your own heart something that's not even true. As the scriptures say, it might not even be true. You know? Hey, because as sincere brothers, we care about one another, man. Now, there is falling out where we might not communicate. That happened in the scriptures. But you didn't hear the apostles or the disciples, that had miscommunications and falling outs. You didn't hear about them talking smack about each other. Okay? Now, I forget who it was. I believe it was Paul and man, let me Google it for truth's sake. All right, it's Acts 15:35. Paul also and Barnabas continued in Antioch teaching and preaching the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, with many others also. And some days after, Paul said unto Barnabas, let us go again and visit our brethren in every city where we have preached the word of the Lord, and see how they do. And Barnabas determined to take with them John, whose surname was Mark. But Paul thought not good to take him with them, who departed from them from Pamphylia, and went not with them to the work. And the contention was so sharp between them that they departed asunder one from the other. And so Barnabas took Mark and sailed unto Cyprus. And Paul chose Silas and departed, being recommended by the brethren unto the grace of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. And he went through Syria, Cilicia, confirming the churches. You see? So that happened. There was disagreements in the scriptures. But they didn't cuss each other out. Okay? So sometimes you might have a fallout, something you can't agree on. Okay, you go this way, I go that way. You teach in that city, I'm gonna teach in this city. But they ain't cussing each other out. Okay? They might, it happens where you might not communicate with the brother. Or just be like, hey, I love that brother, but I just can't deal with that brother. We're gonna be together in the kingdom, man. All right, we're gonna be together in the chariots. Adawan Ratazah were found worthy. That's what you push for. You push for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai's heart. Okay, you love one another by doing this work, man. All right. So yeah, this is the point in Matthew 13:49. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angel shall come forth and sever the wicked from among the just. So Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is revealing more and more each day who the true men of the Lord are. Okay. Who's out there preaching the correct doctrine in sincerity and in faith? All right, some teach some preach Yahushai, out of envy and strife, for filthy lucre's sake. Some men are out there teaching just so they can say, well, you can't say I wasn't out there, But you know what? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, real soon, he gonna get all you fucking guys that don't belong out there from out there, man. All right? That's what the scriptures are saying, man. Okay? That those of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, amen. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is about to quiet down all you bug outs, man. Okay? So anyways, with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Hashem Harakah Kodash. And of course, as always, double honors to our apostles and our elders that rule well at Great Millstone. Till next time, Shalom. It's all you sincere Akim. All right. Wa Akwathium.